occupying for political, pretty much the...
If you're going to be doing that, and if you expect for the people to go and ask questions and register voter registration, they're going to do it between 6 and whatever times the park is open. They're not going to be doing it at 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we're sending that message while just being there over the weekend with the occupation.
Ms. Lawfer, do you think that what's going on throughout the United States, you don't think America already got the message that you need to continue sending it out?
Say that one more time.
I said, do you think, based on all the occupation that have gone through the United States, don't you think through the media already got the message?
Well, the corporate media will spin it the way they want to.
No, but I'm saying, I see it in California, New York, I see it everywhere, and it's the same message. I'm saying, don't you think the media has already brought it across this, already made us aware? It's for the city of Laredo,
no, I understand. The people of Laredo that we want to bring the occupation.
My question is going to be, what is the message that you want to bring us? I mean, what is that you want us to do for you? The thing is, you come here asking us to demonstrate, but give us an example. What do you want to demonstrate? What is that you're looking for?
Well, we're raising the awareness that we'd like to take back our government.
But who's taking it away from you? Tell me.
Well, it's basically corporate influence on our legislation and how things are passed.
How have we gotten hurt? Tell me.
Say again?
Give me an example how corporate America has hurt us. Tell us.
Well, pretty much, the Supreme Court passed a case called Citizens United versus Federal Elections Commission, which gives them basically corporations are people, and that money is free speech. And right now they can give as much money to any candidate they'd like to.
But my question to you is, by demonstrating, what is the message? I mean, how do you want to educate us? Tell me how you want to educate us.
By being there and using our public forum space to allow for dialogue to happen.
What is the accomplishment? By you sitting there, what have you accomplished?
Because we feel that this is so necessary with the situation that we're dealing with.
But you haven't given an example. What is the accomplishment behind?
The accomplishment is people coming together and having a united voice and being able to...
to voice what?
Their concerns over where our government is going and the money influence on...
Tell us what the government is doing wrong. Tell us.
You guys want to step in? I'm thirsty.
I mean, if you're the one going to all those meetings, you got the message in San Antonio, didn't you?
I'm an individual member of this organization.
What is your name?
Michael Zamora.
Okay.
The main thing that what we're trying to do is educate people to make a choice for the decisions that we need. Everybody needs health care, everybody needs education. We just want everybody out there to educate themselves about the issues and how we can actually physically fix it without the corporation.
But don't you think by you going to work, you will fix the problem instead of sitting there?
Yes.
Sir, let me just interject something here. And I think what my colleague in the council is saying, what is your main message?
Our main message?
Yes, Dr. Laredo. What is your target?
Let's fix society.
What?
Let's fix society. Let's educate people.
What's wrong with society? Tell me.
Poverty, non-education, lack of health care.
Don't you think the schools educating our poverty people?
Excuse me?
I think the education is being given to everybody across the board.
Well, the problem with education is we worked very hard to 12 years to get educated.
Okay.
And then at the university level, we also work very hard and we pay very hard. Yet America's corporations have shipped our jobs away to other countries where it's cheaper. So we need to educate people, and corporations need to stick their jobs into America. It's not fair, the education system. We get educated, we try our best to get educated, but it doesn't work when our jobs are being shipped elsewhere.
Okay, and by doing that, how can we help on that issue, about exporting jobs?
Exploring jobs?
No, exporting jobs.
Exporting jobs, yes, that's one of our issues.
Okay, how can we correct that?
How can we correct that? Simply bring the jobs back to America.
And how is that going to be? Tell me.
Simple. Just like we sent our jobs over there by giving them cheap labor, they just make the...
So you mean to say it will bring jobs back to Laredo, people want to work for less? Is that what you're telling me?
What do you mean?
Well, people export jobs because they get paid less money.
Yes, people in China get paid.
So you tell me if you bring back jobs to America, people are willing to make less money?
No, people are going to make more money.
How can they afford to buy?
We're going to work together. The thing is, we're trying to get all of us educated, everybody, so everybody can make up their choice on the issues, and then we can fix it. I don't know the right passage, and certainly everybody doesn't know the right paths, but if we get together as a community and speak out our voices about what we think in this Occupy Laredo, at these encampments that we're going to make at the parks, we can
Yeah, but the
speak.
thing is, you're going to be there at night. Who's going to see you? How them is going to get across?
Well, the thing is to get organized, to create a certain location where we can all talk together.
Hi. I understand your question very well. My name is Narissa Lindsay. I'm a catalog
I'm sorry,
librarian.
your name, very
My name
clearly.
is Narissa Lindsay. I'm the catalog librarian of TAMIU. It's less about, yelling and screaming at night than just the fact that we actually take the time out of our busy schedules to do something. It's more of a symbolism of the tents, of being there, of knowing I chose to spend some 40-degree night in a tent for a message rather than staying at home. And yes, I do things to help get the message forward. I sign petitions, I join other organizations. I'm trying to do my part. I vote. I'm participating, but a lot of other people are not participating. They don't feel like they can do anything. And by just seeing that people are willing to take time out and actually engage in this type of activity gives people hope. I mean, I have a lot of employees who work for me who said, why would I even bother? They don't care about us. They're not going to work for us. There's such the detachment. They don't realize that we have a democracy and that we should have a say in what happens in our country. So I'm a really shy speaker. I've almost never done any public speaking, so that's why we're doing it. I understand that you're thinking, well, it's going to be dark, everybody's going to be sleeping, what are you going to be doing? Well, we're probably going to be really quiet and sleeping because we've got to wake up and
No, and the
get
point is
going
to
in the
me-
morning.
And the point to me is that why waste the time at night demonstrating if the message is going to get across? People are not going to be there, but we need to know what is the message you're going to give across.
Well, there are many messages, and I think that's the problem that a lot of people have is, what's
And
that
right now,
one
people don't know.
message?
Immigration reform is something very important. What are you all doing about immigration reform? Have you done anything about that?
What are we going to do about it?
I mean, that's an example.
Personally, what can we do about it when the corporations are going to be hiring
My question to
people?
you is,
Well, one at a time.
in other states, they're passing laws that any Hispanic that's out there in the street, automatically they think it's illegal in the United States. And being so many Hispanics, I think you should be fighting for reforms of that nature of those laws. That would be something you can start with. How can we correct the immigration laws in the United States?
Right. There are a lot of places to start, but one of the ways to start is to actually get people out. And I don't think we're doing enough to get people out of their shells and actually participating. And then it goes back to what he was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.